Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and our home team. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His team hitting a rough spot in the schedule. They've lost 3 in a row coming in. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. Her squad ready to go as kickoff approaches. Just about set to kick it off. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out and win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up.
So here, down the field, will fall incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll get this out wide. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. Still going, and he will score. The way to start a game, not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hours spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right at the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
Keep going for 2. They'll pick the point after. The kick is good. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back, and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. That's enough for a first down.
Result is a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving chance.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his defense will take over here following the interception.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
The home team's offense ready now for their second drive. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll throw out of the gun. The throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. The quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. The extra point attempt to come here. And his guys move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They're on the 28-yard line. Begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. He's brought down at the 31. From the 31. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here.
Mike, we hear that term run after the catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
First and 10 now from the 36. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
When the this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions of the game, and at this point, they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, it came at the right time.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Handoff here, up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And that will get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
So, 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. His kick is good. And his guys stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Your visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been effective with the ball in his hands all season long. The NFL's leader among quarterbacks in touchdown score. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this on through that first contact. They'll bring up 2nd down.
15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll drop the throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. In trouble, and down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently second in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. What will the second quarter have in store? And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Try again. It's second and 10. Back to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. We're about ready now for the punt. This fielded inside the 35. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll step up and run this. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ground, a modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
To the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They're getting slant there. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On fourth down, they'll send in the field goal unit. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And his guys will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Now, faking the give. The pressure is too much, and he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
At the 19-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing now on third and long. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
The whole team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Try to start on the ground. The hold closes quickly. He'll take up about 3. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Oh, man, open right side. He's got him. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Strong running there. Pushing his way forward to gain a couple.
Down at the 14-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
The toss, left side, caught by his running back. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
This one caught at the 4.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 4.
And that is incomplete.
Well, we sit up here all the time. We try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain. If he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. He's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll step up and run. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That's interference. Defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
45. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is intercepted. He works free. Right side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they just tried a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
The extra point is up and through, and the visitors are able to cut into the deficit. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. First down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Here's 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
One final throw before the break. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's hit into the catch, and the ball comes free. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. He runs with it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
A gain of 15.
Here's first and 10.
A first down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 13 yards. Results in a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick throw, taken in. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
6-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain there of 15. And that will be a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Complete number 1. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll look to throw yet again. He pulls it in around the 5. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Number 7 on the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Great run there. He gets this up close to the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
At the 29-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A gain of 11 on that one. That's enough for a first down. That's out quickly, and it is caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
To number 24.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and 1 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's a run up the gut. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third and 1.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And it's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. So first and 10 here now at the 38. They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Throws for a loss. And it's second down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively, holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why...
And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. He'll drop to throw. And that is caught. He fought through the contact for the touchdown. There is a marker down, but that may be on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it, and his guys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. And it's 3rd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Deep ball.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The home team's offense ready for this next possession. You see how the turnover differential has worked in their favor this year. To try to get another possession now and build on this lead. And he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard
From 29. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Look at this. They go with their tight end on 3rd down. And they'll take it down to the 22, but they got it. That's enough for the first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And his guys add on to their already sizable lead.
Team 43, visitors 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to try out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up into this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
Number 31.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball spotted at the 45.
2 yards.
Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's a run with their tight end.
The tight end of the ball carrier is brought down at the 39-yard line.
Now a
That's
3rd
a gain
and
of
2.
7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 88.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 2. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield. Nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well,
and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Quick hitting slant there. Here's getting 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He's got it at the 7. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18.